She's bold enough to use her voice, brave enough to listen to her mind, strong enough to live the life she always imagined, and stubborn enough to refuse to fit in.
Come on, girls, let's get started.
She calls herself a brand, and she's quite a firebrand. She is Indian pop culture's most sought-after import from Canada. She is Bollywood's new favorite. She is Sunny Leone. Sunny, welcome to Starry Nights.
Thank you. I feel embarrassed by that introduction.
Well, frankly, I don't think even you must have imagined this kind of a meteoric rise for yourself. Did you?
No, not at all. You never know what life is going to throw at you until, it lands right in front of you. So I didn't at all.
In fact, from being a nobody in Bollywood to co-starring with Shah Rukh Khan, I think it's been a fantastic journey, and that too in a very short span of time.
Yeah, it has. Like I just said, you just never know what's going to come your way or people that you're going to meet. And when I got that call, that was a moment where you just felt so proud and so happy because I just never thought it was going to happen, and such a song that has turned India upside down at the moment, so
yes.
It's exciting.
So was that news or was that phone call intimidating? Because one, it was with Shah Rukh Khan, and secondly, it was an iconic song. People had heard, people had danced to it, and it was one of the best songs of the period when it came, So were you scared?
I was in disbelief. I said, does Shah Rukh know that you guys are calling us? Because Excel had called the production house. Mm-hmm. And my first question was, does Shah Rukh know that you guys are calling? Are you sure that you want me? So it was more about disbelief and, in entertainment, anything can happen at a moment's notice. And, it took me a little while to really comprehend that, yes, I am doing the song. Yes, I've done all the rehearsals, done all the trials. They can't switch me now after about, I think it was like 8-9 days of rehearsal, 7 to 9 days of rehearsal. So I figured that, okay, they can't change me now.
Sunny, had you imagined yourself as a Hindi film actress? And secondly, had you imagined this kind of a rise?
No and no.
Oh, for both no, huh?
The world that I came from and, everything that I've done in my past, you don't think that things like this would be possible. You don't think that, oh, I'm going to go to India, I'm going to be on a show, people are actually going to like me, and I'm going to make films, and I'm going to stay here. It's been now 5 years. Every single thing I said those first few months that I was here is everything that I ended up doing. I said, oh, I'm not going to move to India. I'll just go back and forth. What's a big deal? Okay, I moved here. I don't need a car. I'll just, have somebody, rent one of those cars for the week, and now I have a couple of cars. And, another thing that's on the table now is, do you want to buy a place in India? And I've always said no, and now that's also on the table. So everything that I said that I wasn't going to do, drivers and staff and people working for us and opening up a company here, opening up a production house. So all these different things that I didn't think that I would do or my husband and I would do, we've now done. So
never say never.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you consider yourself an outsider even now?
I don't know about outsider. I think I'm in the mix of things. I still sometimes do feel a little awkward in social settings, but that's my personality. I'm not that person that jumps in a room and somehow buzzes around with all these different people. I still am pretty shy, unless I find one person that I can talk to and not end up in a corner with a glass of wine.
Sunny, when you are approached for a film, more often than not, filmmakers would be coming up to you, and alongside the story, they must also be briefing you that we would require so many scenes of exposing of body, etc., etc. How do you react to such people and such roles?
That did happen for quite a while. And over the last year and a half, there's been a shift, which is amazing. And I don't think that it was wrong for somebody to say, Sunny, I want this is, I want Sunny Leone. First of all, I don't know what that means. when they come to me and say, we really want Sunny Leone. I'm like, can you please, in your own words, tell me what that means to you? Because if you can explain what that means to you to my face, then I'll be right there with you.
You actually went and said...
some people, yeah.
Okay. And was anybody able to tell you?
No, you know what the problem is people get really either shy or intimidated. But I always feel if a filmmaker can't explain to me exactly what they want, then maybe they shouldn't be shooting it. That's just, right? If they can't explain to you what they want, why are you depending on me to explain or come up with something on my own?
So all the adult comedies that you have done, it means the producer or the director or the writer was able to convince what he wanted or what she wanted.
Well, I'm sure you know Milab Zaveri.
Yes.
He doesn't have any issues with explaining anything. And most of the things that we did in that film were written in paper beforehand.
Okay.
So it wasn't like I got to set and it was, surprise, this is what we're doing. I understand what I was getting into. I love adult comedies. I think they're so funny. They're one of my favorite things to watch when I'm searching through iTunes trying to find a movie to rent in the evening. And if I find an adult comedy that is funny, I don't take it too seriously. It's a film. You watch it, you let it go, you laugh and have a good time. So that's how I see, certain films. And so that was okay.
Sunny, considering that you have done some really bold films, one also knows that you were very shy as a child. So how did you metamorphose into a bold actress? Beautiful, I won't ask you. You were beautiful even as a kid.
Sure. I don't know. I think everybody has that alter ego in them. And, when I first got into entertainment, I did so many radio shows and so many TV shows and so many interviews that's where I really discovered, I guess you could say, my own personality.
And how were you as a child, besides being shy?
I played a lot of sports. I was a little bit of a tomboy.
Okay.
I was extremely independent. And, I was shy. And I used to play street hockey and build forts and play with G.I. Joes.
So if you were not in the film industry, probably you would be a sports person?
No, I really wanted to be a pediatric nurse. I knew that I always wanted to work with children growing up. Like most children, one week I wanted to be an astronaut, another week I wanted to be, a hockey player, another week I wanted to be something else.
But never an actor, never an actor.
No, the first time that the word actor came to me was when I was, I must have been 12, 13 years old. And we had these, it was like these workshop type of things going on in school, and photography was one of them. And I remember my teacher saying, oh, you could be a model or an actress. And that was the first time I heard of it. And I didn't really think too much after it. Because I was like the Indian girl with the unibrow and the chops and not very well dressed and not very cool at all.
And what did your family have to say when you decided that you wanted to get into films? They weren't alive when I came here. It's okay. So they didn't ever get to know that I transitioned from one world to the other. When I told them what I was doing when I think it was like 21, of course they were devastated. But we didn't really talk about what I did at home. I still was their little girl, and I'd come home for aloo ke parante and dinner. Every single Sunday I would see them because I lived outside the house. And, we just had like this normal family time together. So they didn't really get to see me transition into this role. I wish that they had. And you'd only eat aloo ke parathe or also cook aloo ke parathe?
The problem every time I would go home is I would see my mother and father, and I would be training with a trainer. And it would be so much money to train with a trainer all the time. And I would have to tell my dad, listen, I pay this much money for an hour to work out. And if you're going to give me this food, then it kind of negates that. And finally they got the clue.
The man behind Sunny's phenomenal rise in Bollywood. Please welcome Sunny's husband, Daniel Weber. Thank you for joining us, Daniel.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
She seems to be completely, totally, absolutely in love with you.
Oh, wow, lucky me. Yeah.
Tell me, how
I'm a
did you all
lucky
meet?
guy.
Where did you all meet?
Oh, is this all for this segment? Because that could be like a long story.
You have
If
to give them the shortened version.
her version is really long.
The
my version
abridged
is really-
version.
The man's version is always shorter. The woman's version is longer.
That's why I asked you. I deserve this question only for you.
Mine is we met in Las Vegas through a mutual acquaintance, and I, of course, was in love at first sight, and she was completely opposite, wanted nothing to do with me. And the short version is that persistence pays, and for about 2 months, I courted her, and good old chivalry, and there you go. You know
And
what?
the rest, as they say, is.
Yes, the rest is history. Go after what you want in life.
And why weren't you in love with him?
Yeah, why? From the first second.
Because I met him like once, and then.
But he also met you only once, and he
Yeah.
fell in love with you.
Okay, well, you know, guys
We're shallow like that.
have, you know, that's why men are from Mars and women are from Venus. But he courted me, and, you know, like he said, he sent me flowers and chocolate everywhere I would go, and very, very sweet. Very
So what is
nice.
that one thing that won you over?
The one thing that won me over, I was in Oman shooting a film, and I was alone for Valentine's Day. It's one of my, I think it was like most memorable Valentine's, because I figured out that I was totally in love with him too. He sent me roses, and he sent me a mix CD and a
God, does
letter.
that age us or something? I sent the mixed CD. That sort of tells how old I am now.
No, I wish
CDs
boys
were
did
in
this
then.
for women. I wish all the young guys out there making a mixed CD for the girl you like is still awesome. But the story of how he got the roses there were really funny.
What is that?
So, well, first is I was going to send her a mixed cassette, but then I was like, that'll really show my age if I send a cassette.
What? You're not from the cassette generation.
So, I was calling everywhere trying to figure out where she was staying, of course, and there was a huge language barrier, and I was in New York at the time, and she was in Oman.
In Oman, something that you probably could find in common is actually probably Hindi.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of Middle Eastern countries watch their Hindi films.
A lot of
So
Bollywood
he
films.
found.
So I was like, I need somebody. I had never been to India, and I'd never been to Oman. I knew nothing about Hindi or the Hindi language. And of course, I was ignorant to a lot of things. And I was like, where can I find somebody that will help me communicate on the phone? So I went to a gas station in New York, and I was like, excuse me, can you help me? And he was like, you know, he spoke perfect English, of course. He said, why can't you help yourself? And I was like, well, I don't understand the language that somebody's speaking on the phone, and I don't even know if it's your language. And he got on the phone. He says, yeah, they're speaking Hindi. Let me communicate for him. And I arranged for flowers to be flown to...
Oh, wow.
Yes.
From Switzerland.
Because I knew nothing in Oman and nothing of anything there, and I know that is extremely ignorant and self-centered, and I felt like I lived in a bubble at that time, and who knew that years later I'd be living in India, and, you know, Hindi would
And
become
now
my
I know
next
why they
language.
say ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, it has been great talking to you and to you too. And now we'll go in for a round of rapid-fire questions.
Oh, is this like...
Yes.
Is this like marriage therapy? Wow.
The first set of questions you'll answer in yes or no.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself controversy's child?
Controversy child? I mean, I don't think so. The rest of the world does.
I think that she is not controversial. I believe that she is just always under a magnifying glass.
Okay,
So it's different. That's my take.
well put. Have you ever let success and fame get to your head?
If I have, it was maybe for a second, and then I have Daniel and the rest of my team to go,
To get you to ground level?
get back down here.
Have you ever thrown tantrums on a set?
You know what? What I learned in India is the word tantrum is misused.
It's a horrible word.
It's actually misused. Why was the tantrum actually thrown? Or why would an artist get mad? Was it A, somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do? Or B, somebody tried to say something or was rude to you? Is that why? Or is it just actually a tantrum? I've never seen a tantrum, so I don't know.
Who just randomly freaks out? There must be something, a catalyst, right?
Exactly.
Something. Come on.
So is a catalyst the artist, or is a
Yeah.
catalyst actually
The somebody else.
the
Yes.
periphery?
If someone just randomly freaks out, they should be checked for maybe bipolar. No one just randomly. There must be a trigger. So it's not fair to use that word. I hate that word too. It's like telling your wife to calm down in a fight. That never works.
There's a few other things too that.
Do you
that
ever have
fall-
fights?
Of course.
She
We're
loves
human.
you so much, I can't believe it.
We're human.
Then you must be fighting only.
Well, it's portrayed that way that it's only my fault, but yes.
I am Punjabi and I am a Taurus and
Okay.
I am
That's like a
stubborn
I am a bull.
and I have horns.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And she's always the one who wins the arguments?
She's always the one that, I don't know,
But it's
always
in the
wins. I don't know, always wins, but it's better if I just say sorry. You know what? Sorry, you know what? Let's get past this. But I'm really sensitive. I'm a Libra. I'm super sensitive. And she's the bull, and we'll be like, get over it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, that's cold. I'm not ready to get over it yet.
No, because he's like the scale. So one little thing just kind of
Yeah.
throws
Imbalance.
it up. Yeah, and the
That one thing
imbalance,
tips it the wrong way.
you
so.
know, lasts for a long time. So then I'm like, all right, already, you know.
But sometimes it's like 3 minutes only, and you're like, you're not over it yet? I'm like, oh my God, we just had the argument. Like,
And I know his answer. I'll ask you. Are you a dominating wife?
I wouldn't actually think of her as dominating.
Oh, wow. You're a very sweet
Being
husband.
opinionated is one thing. That's fine. But that's the.
But she's not
Punjabi.
dominating.
No, not at all. No.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Now, the next set of questions is for you. I want you to answer on her behalf. So, what would she say if I were to ask this question?
Yep.
Who's the baby doll of your life? Which means, who's the baby doll of her life? You have to answer. Who's the baby doll of your life?
Probably Lilu. Her dog.
Yeah, but she is my baby.
Yeah.
But I would have said you.
But I'm not like the baby doll.
Okay, yeah.
He's the Baba doll.
Hopefully I'm too manly for that.
Who, according to you, is the biggest mastizada of the industry? You understand this bit of Hindi?
I would say, I would think you probably would think that accurately, Millup probably has the dirtiest mind, but, which would make
Sorry,
sense.
Nala.
Sorry,
Millup's
Millup.
baby, huh?
Love you, Millup.
The director of
Naturally comes out of you.
Mastizade. The worst pickup line someone's used on you?
I don't know. What's a good pickup line that's been used on you?
Oh my God, are you falling?
No, why?
Because you've fallen right in my heart. Something like that.
No, I think you got it wrong.
I might have said that wrong.
I think that was the wrong punchline.
Wait, I'll look it
Because
up
that really
later.
would be a bad pickup line, because I would be like, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make. I'm
Because
not
I'm
really.
falling for you.
Oh yeah, because
I
I'm
think you-
falling for you.
You mi-
So that happens
That's
a
my
lot.
sweet dork wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens
My
a
nerdy
lot.
wife.
The most romantic thing your husband has ever done for you? You'll answer that.
There's a lot. Pick a good one.
So what would be your answer to this?
Can I give you a hint?
I'm going to tell you one that you might not have thought of.
Okay, fine.
Oh, wow. That would be very interesting.
Build a dog foundation in your name.
Aw, that's sweet. That is
Phenomenal.
romantic.
Phenomenal. Oh, you built a dog foundation in her name. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And the next set of questions, what ifs? What if you could walk around unrecognized for 24 hours?
That would be awesome. Well, only in India. Everywhere else, it's not so bad. But I would want to go for a stroll outside. I would want to go to those bazaars that are in town and walk around.
I'd want to go to the Golden Temple.
Oh, I want to go to the Golden Temple too.
A lot of places
Yeah.
I
Have
would
you
like
ever
to
been to the
sightsee.
Golden Temple?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of places I'd like to sightsee.
What if you were a choreographer? Which Bollywood star would you like to choreograph?
I like this question.
Yeah. I would say Kangana.
Kangana Ranaut.
I love her, like the way she dances.
I would say Ranveer.
Ranveer Singh, huh?
I feel like you can get him to do anything. He's so wild, you could just be like, I'm going to make you do the craziest, and he'd be like, he would own it and do it.
Very true, very true. What if you had to start a rumor about yourself? What would it be?
Oh my gosh, Sunny, you speak Hindi. I would want to start that. I would want to start that rumor right now.
So everybody
You
stops
speak-
asking.
So that they don't go, oh my gosh, you speak Hindi?
Okay.
Instead, it would be like, Sunny, you speak Hindi. Yes. that's
Well,
a
your
good
wish has
rumor.
been granted. Your wish has been granted. It has been fun talking to both of you. But before you leave, we'd like you to propose to Daniel in Hindi. And Daniel has to reply in Hindi. So all rumors are quashed.
Like, ask him to marry me?
Yes.
Oh. क्या आप मेरे साथ शादी
I mean, you
करोगे?
don't take my hand. You don't.
Yeah,
like,
you can't be so
like,
dry.
Yeah, what is this, like a job interview?
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
I
own
don't have
it.
to get down on one knee.
No, you don't have to go there.
Oh,
Oh,
Daniel, क्या मेरे साथ शादी करोगे?
I do.
No,
You can't
have
answer
to
in
say
English.
Hindi.
Oh, sorry. I don't know the proper words. to
No,
say.
whatever
Yes,
you know.
do.
I do.
Yes, you know them all.
You should hint it to me.
It's
What
just,
about-
huh.
No, I would hope I would say more than
You
that.
say, huh.
Huh.
Yeah. Yay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It has been fun talking to both of you.
Thank you very
But
much.
before you leave, we've got a certificate for you.
Oh, is it that I speak Hindi?
Yeah. it is.
Yes, it-
Khatti meethi.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that is nice.
That is very nice.
And we've got a small gift hamper for you too.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And this one is for the two of you.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Wow.
Thank you for being on the show.
It's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful.
Oh, this is very nice.
Look at it. That's nice.
It's very cool. I like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
for having
you.
us.
I want to be a pediatric nurse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was about 17, 18 years old, I wanted to be a pediatric nurse. I didn't-
Everybody would be dying to fall sick.
Our first couple of sessions, I remember him saying, okay, just pick any film, American or a Bollywood film, and now just tell me the story in Hindi. And I go, I don't know if I can do that.
I don't like being late.
I don't like being late, but it depends on whose event or situation it
Yeah.
is.